WWE Hall of Famer Steve Austin has provided some advice to some of the biggest stars in the WWE right now through the power of his podcast. Here is what he had to say, thanks to Michael McLeod of WrestleZone.com for the quotes. Seth Rollins, sometimes he relies on high-spot type sequences for his comeback. Sometimes I want to see him use a few more right hands or a little bit just straight-up offense rather than high spots. I'm not telling him to be AJ Styles, but sometimes as that babyface, you've got to use good old-fashioned knuckles or feet or just strikes, stomps, whatever it takes. If you can keep working his way around it, more power to him, but sometimes when you are using those high spots as comebacks, it's like I really want to see Miz have his ass handed to him a little bit more. Braun Strowman, he can work. I've been a fan for a couple of years now, but you've got to be careful with what you do with Braun Strowman, dude, you're alpha. If you don't get out there and work and act like alpha every time you get into the ring, you play beta or second to anybody, you're going to start losing your mystique or power. I think Braun's gotta be careful about that, and I don't want to see Braun Strowman do anything funny. With respect to booking Braun, they're calling him monster among men, come get these hands and all this other stuff. He's a little like Stone Cold and a lot like Braun Strowman. I don't need to see a 6 feet 8 inches 330-pound guy make me laugh, make me smile, bring any warmth to my body. I want to see him go out there and destroy and crush people because he's capable of doing it and because his desire for the gold belt is so great. That's what drives him. He's been a competitor his whole life. Braun Strowman, as well as he's done over the last few years, still has a ways to go and he's not bulletproof. If you start puffing that kid up, you're gonna diminish him. Shinsuke Nakamura, I wouldn't do a whole lot with Shinsuke, but I'd knock off the comedy because I don't think he needs that to be entertaining. If Renee Young asks him a question, if he just sits there and looks at the camera, because he's not gonna answer the camera, to me after a period of silence, you just fade out and go to the next match. Then you let Michael Cole and those guys pick it up and, hey man, I think this guy is going to talk when he wants to and not talk when he doesn't want to. That way you can get off of him, leave something to talk about, still be entertaining and not put him in a comedic light because as the king of strong style, that's a statement.